Well. If it isn't that Friday, what do I do, Francis?
Hey, what's up?
We, back at it again, huh?
Yep, and the brother decided to come along as well.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? So we are, it's the last, Friday of the year, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it is. This is gonna close off the 2024 season, I think.
So I think this trial goes like 3 days, so we're probably gonna finish up Phoenix Wright in 2025. Because it's this one's a long one, and I think it's the longest case in the first Phoenix Wright game, so makes sense. But I think today coincides with the game day that we're currently on, which
Which
so
is Friday the 27th.
the 27th.
Yeah.
How about that? So, I did type in chat, it's time for the line, isn't it? Because, actually, I don't think we'll be getting to that specific line, because the witness that says it, we don't get to him, until the trial, so, I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, here we are, number 6.
Number 6.
Here's our file here.
Load the selected save data, because we're starting the investigation on day 2.
December 26th.
Maya? Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
You're not a lawyer at all, Maya.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Let's go questioning. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whew. Oh, and you wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Can you look at Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did.
She out here enjoying the afterlife. Come on now.
Yeah, leave her alone. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. My mother. Now that I showed her the picture, I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. No, I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas. That's something where it's like, yeah, she ain't tell you shit. All right, well, let's move. I think we can try the let's try Grossberg Law Offices and see if that dude's there.
December 26th. Grossberg. You mean Grossberg?
Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. I guess Mr. Grossberg isn't getting that painting back. I feel kind of bad for him. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that ladder's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. A solid mahogany desk.
Mahogany.
The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves, filled with expensive-looking books.
Many leather-bound books.
Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read.
How can you tell a book's been read or not?
Probably if there's like a layer of dust on them.
I mean, after you read it, you put it on the shelf, it'll still collect dust.
Right in company offices. Sure, it's quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, criminal affairs.
December 26th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs.
Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He has a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth.
December 26th, Gourd Lake Park. Entrance.
Dong dong.
6:42 a.m.
There are fewer than here. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Public Beach.
Gourd Lake, Public Beach.
Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off peeing through the nose on a date with a lovely Keontae.
Gourd Lake Woods.
Oh, there he is. Hey! Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you. You know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma's planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were two.
There were two witnesses.
Yeah, your Von Karma's really good. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear today. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The TL6 incident. Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not on her bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in the courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Miss Edgeworth, he was so moved, I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know? I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is Bill gonna be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Did I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get... Maybe I get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. You finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Any ideas? Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. Maybe if you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Alright, let's go move.
So back to the park.
Back to the park. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, it's Lotta!
Y'all really did it today.
What do we do now?
Nah, I am not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility, but I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Lotta.
So you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up? What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry. I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble.
Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing.
Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder.
We see her again, right?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, in the next game.
Yeah.
Not the next chronological game, but in God, the second Phoenix Wright cart.
Yeah.
You mean the first time you witnessed a murder? What about Gordy?
Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom.
All right, Lotta. You go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you.
What?
That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it.
Well, what information?
Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not?
What do we do, Nick?
Yeah, what's up, Richie?
We don't have any to read, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
Huh?
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy.
Gordy? But Gordy doesn't. I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it?
Okay.
Right, see y'all later.
Okay, Nick. Let's get hunting. Hunting. You don't seriously mean Gordy. Oh, Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist?
Yo, what's up, Reggie? We're
Hey,
doing
Reggie.
Happy Friday. Uh-oh. Oh, is that the Steel Samurai?
It is. What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick.
Yo, Maya.
Larry, what the heck is that?
Oh, this is my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here. It would be, like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow. That's real impressive. She could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free.
Right.
Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy?
Well, we made it through the first day in court all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though.
Huh.
Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transfer? Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing?
Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah? It's a big hit with the kids.
I wasn't there yesterday.
Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself.
Examine the air compressor.
What's this machine?
That's a compressor. I used to fill up that balloon there with air.
Huh, neat.
Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a trek that was.
Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. I can't get over the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less.
Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins.
Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey,
Hey, good idea.
what have I done? Those flags look sadly out of place here. Flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know. I think it gives the place a kind of a festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh. I guess we were the only ones. I ask again. The heck is it?
That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them.
Do you think Gordy really exists?
Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out.
Sorry, Nick. No,
Well, I don't know much about that. I am a mere seller of hot dogs.
Okay, actually, we'll move. Go back to the entrance. Is Laura still there? No, she's not.
It's the, isn't it the boat rental shop?
I think she might be there, or,
No, we need to find something to convince her
yeah.
that Gordy is fake. Remember? Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy?
No, nothing.
Well, keep moving. Gets cold out here at nighttime.
It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Whoa, no sneezing! I told y'all, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It'd trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film?
Nick. Be the lady. Let's see, I want to ask her about her, like, deposition.
Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly squat about that.
It's painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lada's interest. Okay.
I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Huh? Well, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least.
Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy.
Okay, so yeah, let's try the boat rental. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with a murder on the lake and all, probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay. Maybe? Oh. Hey, Nick. Bitches. Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? I think not. It's so cool to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy.
City boy?
City boy! City boy! Sensational. You should try standing under a Feast waterfall sometime. Yeah.
I am but a mere seller of hot dogs.
Okay, maybe. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist?
I'll quit being an investigative photographer.
What?
After all, I only have one photo to my name so far.
Was it a good one?
You bet. A UFO.
A UFO?
Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, And that's it. I'll quit and go back to school.
Huh? So you really are a university student?
Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit.
Right. But it didn't trigger anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're supposed to present Lotta with evidence suggesting that Gordy does not exist.
Lotta's camera staring out at the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell the camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Hey Nick, what? Don't tell me you're hungry again. Oh, no. I was wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then.
There isn't.
I'm not having this conversation.
Examine.
Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because of the murder. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Okay, try the detention center maybe, or the criminal affairs maybe.
When in doubt, go back to the shop or the office and ask Maya.
Try criminal affairs just in case. See if anything. Yep. Ooh. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait. You didn't go and do something that's hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever. Have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Well, besides money, that is. How was the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the loan suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case, Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gord Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? Monster hunting, you say? How about doing a little questioning from me, then? Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay, Detective Gumshoe will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? Ooh, I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? Okay. Let me see here. Okay. He's a canine police dog still in training. Missile! Here, boy. Yep. Here he is. Hey! He's cute. Look, Nick. Cute dog. a cute dog. And this will help us. How? Okay. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. No, please. I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. There we go. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. Might have been eating soda cans. Oh, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. We'll go with the metal detector. Fuck it. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
Anything is possible.
Okay. Okay, let's go move and go back to the lake.
Show him the metal detector.
Oh. Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick, look. Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Air tank of dubious value retrieved.
What? An air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Say, is this air tank yours?
Why would I have a thing like that?
Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your Steel Samurai there.
Must be a coincidence. There's a string of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway?
You used this to inflate that, didn't you?
Inflate what?
What else? That big puffy Steel Samurai.
Now why would you go asking me a question like that?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head.
Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well.
As I suspected. It didn't go so well?
Yeah.
Do you think you could be a little more specific?
Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us!
Fine, whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the Samurai up with that. And then...
Blam!
The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it.
What? Off into Gourd Lake?
It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure.
So the tank and Steel Samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so.
The 20th, a week ago.
Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in the boat looking for it. I mean, Kianse gave me that Steel Samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it.
The night before last was the night of the murder.
Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But, you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her.
Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly squat about that.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I think we'll go with the Gordy doesn't exist. Lotta, there's no such thing as Gordy.
What? How could y'all be so sure?
Really, Nick?
Y'all got some proof Gordy doesn't exist?
Of course you have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. It is proof that Gordy doesn't exist.
Take that!
There's air tank?
What are y'all doing with an air tank?
This is Gordy.
Excuse me?
What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hotbox stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
Bang?
The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams.
I'm sorry, Lotta.
Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info, like I promised.
Poor Lotta. There you go. So tell us this information you have.
Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on.
Something else?
Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know.
That's the second photo. Wait, so you have another photo?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Taken at 12:24 at 11:50 p.m.
That actually helps more than she realizes.
Shows an empty lake. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave.
Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah. The legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I wonder what the Japanese version of that is.
Yeah, me too. Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Because what's Phoenix's name? Naruhodo?
Yeah, Ryuichi.
See if I can Google this real quick.
Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Let's go examine. Take a look at them. Oh god, the parrot. Oh no. Meg? That you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been?
There you go.
I've been worried sick.
Larry's Japanese name is Masashi Yahari. Don't know what that means though, and how they would turn it into something smells.
Yahari, it basically means something along the lines of "I knew it," or like Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg. Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta?
Oh, there it is.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home. Hello? Hello? Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello? Hello? Yep. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved.
So yeah, Larry. It's also a pun in Japanese. So you see right there, Yahari Masashi. Characters in the Japanese version will state that when something happens, of course it's Yahari. Translated to Jiken no kagi ni yappari Yahari.
Yeah, that's.
Of course it's Larry.
Yeah.
Or of course it's Yahari because that's what his name means. There you go.
Yeah, this was a really good localization. A pasta shop? Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know. So that makes you two the third generation. Meg. Yes. Tomorrow, we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Is it pasta from Italy? Meg. Yes. You know the best pasta's always been made because of the Rockies, don't you? Right. Of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? How long do you have to keep up this all-in-the-family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right?
Just snoozing like.
What are you talking about?
What?
This here's the Palace of Pasta. No wet noodle! Though now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride on one of your boats." That's why I keep the boats out there. Youngsters these days, down if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Heck, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is with us tomorrow, right? Gotta find some way of getting information out of him. Okay. That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, there's a chance to clear things up. Sir, no, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister? Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. We'll promise to run the noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
Promise to run the wet noodle.
I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Well, wait, didn't I just say you too, Meg? Yes. You bring it to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello? Hello? Now we're talking to the bird again. We're getting him to talk to us. Go examine. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. What? You forgot Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly. How you been? Hello? Hello? See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. The erstwhile companion of the bookshop caretaker answers to the name Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words. Yeah, my memory's gotten worse as of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? Jeez. Maya. Alright! Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? Seen it. All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick. Write the number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Polly here is my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly? Hello? Hello? Yep.
Yep.
Fell asleep. Yeah, so that's probably nothing. Actually, we'll go examine the safe. There's a fishing rod. This fishing pole looks expensive. Fishing's all about having the right equipment. How are you supposed to catch anything with a 2-cent rod? That's what I'd like to ask Detective Gumshoe. Oof. Look, A little safe. Now, don't you go opening people's safes without their permission, Meg. Maybe later. Later. Look, Nick. He has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. You could sit down with the clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about burgers? Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. Spaghetti Nick. He's ready to a pasta shop here. That's right, Keith. I'm confused. Wow, there are lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Of course. What's the point of going fishing in your own backyard? Deep sea fishing's the best. Mighty tasty too. Right. Wow. There's a television in here too. Yep. Don't work though. Really? I picked it up from the dump after all. It figures that it doesn't work. Then why do you keep it? I don't know. It just looks right there. In the summer, I replaced it with a mini fridge. A broken mini fridge? Of course. I got that from the dump too. Nobody in their right mind would throw away a good cooler. So that one's taken care of, taken care of, taken care of. You know about Gordy? Nope. Alright. So the picture of Misty Faye like doesn't do anything. Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. The other night, out on the lake. Yes, yes. I know all about that. I seen it. That was a long shot, man. I think at the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. Then heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow. By court time, promise. You know, earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep. That kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow. I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Maya? Maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh, wait. I had one more question. Holly! Holly! Have you forgotten something? Don't forget DL6!
What the fudge?
Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that purd Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Yep.
Time to ask Detective Gumshoe.
How you do that? Let me just rush real quick.
Yeah.
You're mostly Gumshoe anyway, right?
Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we want to ask you something. Yeah. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you. Either, pal. However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. So we gotta present Polly. What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I getcha. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick.
Oh, we in the police archives?
Yeah. Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases, rotting away for eternity. Okay, so I guess we go talk. Case summary. Well, first, I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go. December 28, 2001. Damn.
2001, jeez.
Dang, so Phoenix Wright takes place in 2016. Got it. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours?
What up, pares? Hey, ¿cómo está, Angie bro?
Hey, what's up, Angie bro?
Merry Christmas, bruh.
And there he is, Gregory Edgeworth. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. And the victim data. Get data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, count it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's court and gone in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times.
Be chilling. Dude, just playing with some,
Where have you heard that before?
Ace Attorney, bro.
Yeah. Huh. Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Now the suspect.
God, I need data on the suspect. Let's go.
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as suspect in Deal 6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it, but he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. The victim, in our case, right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
Could Yogi have been?
He may be closer than we think. I guess we know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick. Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Okay, good. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is a trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court.
To be continued. There you go.
Now, the day is going to match up.
It's going to be the 27th of December. But yeah, Andrew, bro, what's good with you, bro? What you up to? We just had like a bunch of Christmas and then a bunch of Friendsmasses. I had like 4 different Christmas things over the week today, or this week. And now it's Friday stream. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
There's a judge here anyway.
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. Prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Oh,
What's up, Azure Mage?
Oi!
Oi!
Philippines!
Pare, kumusta?
Woo!
Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner.
Witness, state your profession.
And not his name.
Yeah.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle in Gourd
Uy,
Lake.
frying chicken, huh?
And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a second. You still haven't heard who this old guy is. I'm raising an objection for that. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I've predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes.
That's so sketch.
Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
You're right.
The witness will state his name.
Not really sure.
What do you mean?
My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? Night of the murder.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I had boats, as usual. I heard a bang. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
This guy,
There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now. Yes, Mr. Wright?
what are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well, you may begin.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma?
That image of like Von Karma like screaming has been used in so many Phoenix Wrong like flash animations.
3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. All right.
Here we go.
Hold it!
Just after midnight, you say. Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure. Yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today.
I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Don't glare at me like that. I remember it clearly. I did. Yep.
You see? Continue.
I don't doubt that. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yep.
Good. Continue.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the... Was there someone in the boat? It's pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly, but I figured there was 2 men out there. Yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep, at the time, that is. Okay, so hold on a minute.
You want to save?
Yeah.
You want to save? Like,
So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. By her window. Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
this is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk.
I have a bad feeling about this. Are you sure? Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall.
Tisk.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Better. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Roy, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Are you ignoring the truth of the matter here? Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
I'm gonna keep on, objecting. F that. The witness claims, Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If you were telling a lie...
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Aww. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Oh, shoot. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. Need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Whoa, wait! Whoa, who was that just now?
Me. Oh, God. Larry?
Well, what are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order! What is the meaning of this?
Do we think that Von Karma is ready for, like, Hurricane Larry?
The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
This witness got like no coaching from
Yeah.
like Von Karma, so
Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's giving us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. Whoa, what is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness.
No.
Court is adjourned.
Oh, no.
Oh, bro.
No. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yep. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth.
Huh? You say something right?
Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong?
Yes. It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right.
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Everything's on Larry now.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. The night of the murder.
That night, I was out on a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. There's so many. There's so much wrong with that. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. I know. That's why I'm going to save the game.
Six.
Yeah.
Hold it! Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There were so many things wrong. I don't know where to begin.
Ah.
Okay, okay. First of all, what time was it?
Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak.
Why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? Oh, hold on. Looking for something?
Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy.
That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So oh yeah, it's already.
Around what time was that?
Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay?
People use watches these days, Larry. Where did the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked.
Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not.
Oh, okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so what are you gonna present first?
I think the gun, because it was fired at least 3 times. Nope, that's not it. Excuse me. Bless you.
Oh, thank you. Load. You're on save. Or are you gonna present the fact that it was the Steel Samurai? it the lake map? Check it real quick. Okay, no.
Nothing there, really. Oh, there we go. Lada's deposition.
Objection!
There we go.
Wait a sec, Larry.
What?
You only heard one bang? You're sure?
That's what I said.
But Miss Laura Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Huh?
Are you even listening? Are you paying attention at all to what they said?
Yo, Nick, please. You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here.
Oh, God.
So you gotta treat me like nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts? What? You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Huh?
Not sure. How could you not be sure?
Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else.
Something else?
My radio, dude, with my headphones.
What?
Order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
No. He knows something. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Pah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me.
I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this. Believe me.
What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an old Quest show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too.
Oh, God.
Here we go. You were listening to radio high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
I thought that this was Japanifornia.
I thought this was Japan. It's a free country, right? It's a free country.
I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe that this testimony.
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ?
Oh, who is also a Capcom character from Street Fighter.
Super Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, the New Warriors. An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when you heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so we could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade.
All right.
It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve.
Hold it!
God, I don't want to press that, man. Okay, What was the DJ saying? What did she say?
Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care.
That we should care because this is the only reason I'm playing this case right now, today. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask?
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot.
Are you sure?
Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice.
Okay.
It's gonna...
So you turned on the radio?
Right, I just wanted to hear somebody's voice, you know. You don't know what it's like out there, alone, on Christmas Eve. Alone!
I shouldn't have said anything. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to?
This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night?
Real booming loud.
Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yup. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all.
I'm sure. Oh yeah. Can you prove that? No. Well, of course you can't.
Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? It's almost Christmas.
Objection!
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct?
Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said?
The DJ... Okay, it's you.
The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when you heard the gunshot. Clippers.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas! The only reason I'm playing this case right now is for this specific scene. Oh, God.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve!
That would seem to be the case, yes?
But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order! Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight? However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken.
Hold on, I'll go ahead and save the game. Oh, jeez.
See how you save it right there.
Yeah, because we got the scene that we were looking for.
Just look at him. Suspicious.
Hey. Just what do you mean by that?
What do you mean, you people? What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight?
No, he's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim.
I do.
Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
Look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh.
I love this animation where he's like hitting a paper.
Yep. This was taken by a witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on this photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was said to go off in response to loud noises.
Aha!
Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that this is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 50 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night, there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them.
Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera.
Which Maya did. Hey!
Hey! My nose was clear that night, man. Clear! Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any.
Let's see here. It's not that one. It's not that.
Which one did you show?
No.
What'd you show?
The photo.
Photo? Not the gun? The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order! Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 and another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why?
Oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshot separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it. I have it. Oh, well, that's good because I don't. Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya! If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it. Right? I mean, is this safe? Safe? You've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Wright?
The testimony just now has cleared up the entire case.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So, you finally realized the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself?
Wrong, Von Karma. Man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15.
Well, Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. It's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Ooh, here we go. The murderer and Hammond, Edgeworth and the murderer, Edgeworth and Hammond.
Yeah, it's a murderer in Hammond. Oh, jeez.
No, what are you saying? That contradicts what you just said in court.
Oh, jeez, yeah. I'm gonna lose points. Jeez.
It's the murderer and Edgeworth.
Okay.
Ask you again.
Edgeworth and the murderer.
Yeah.
After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's... Oh, that's you.
Yeah, the murderer's name, right? It's... I don't know.
We do know, but Phoenix doesn't. You don't know? Bah, again, you waste my time.
I don't know, because you never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would we have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? He suggests that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat.
What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place.
Oh, God.
At the boat shop.
Yeah, I mean...
Take that!
Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way, he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. I love this music. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time, in other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat?
The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I just might be able to figure this out.
Oh, sick music.
I know.
Are you...
Yeah. Oh, wow. Bam. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got on the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Of course, it was a murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Yo, this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then, he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come at the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. You want to be bailiff there?
Yeah. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What?
What should I do?
Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Ooh, man.
Oh,
December 27th.
122. It's December 27th.
So this case took place like 8 years ago. Hey, Nick. You did it. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. They sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You can try to smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind.
What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
Ooh.
To be continued.
The third day.
Save. We made it. We made it through day 2 of the trial.
And that's what's kind of goofy about, like, Phoenix Wright. Like, it's such a visual novel where, like, the game will string you along and make you think that, you know, you're guilty, and then they'll pull the rug out from under you.
Back to the office.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Do you really think Miss Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick.
Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles. Huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint.
Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick?
Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two.
I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me, yeah. Bow before your hero.
Oh, God. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
We're just on the moon, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end.
Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me. Right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry. Not me. But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Enough of the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when you first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then, back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yep, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what you talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. Class trial?
Whatever.
You remember Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside.
Oh, yeah, now that you mention it. Oh, I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
This right
That's
here.
such a Japanese classroom. Look at that. I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. Guilty. It was you.
thief! Give the money back!
You're such a meanie. No one play with him.
Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth!
Wow.
I'm not gonna play with you anymore. You shouldn't be allowed in the relay race or the library committee. Give back my 50 cents I loaned you.
Jeez. Kids are mean.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. It was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs! Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof.
Make him say sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, this is how it always is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think of how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. We gotta do like little kid voices.
Yeah.
We're all adults. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
There's a reason why he forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I had been there that day, they all would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see?
Something smells. It's usually the butts.
Of course, it's,
Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm gonna become a defense attorney, just like my father, a famous defense attorney.
And he finally, got the chance a little bit later. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident. Oh.
Right, I'm not sure. But the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I could just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney to meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not in court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes.
Let's see. That's still Phoenix.
I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Oh, Nick! Nick!
Nick! You have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I settle for who. I guess I clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go.
No more of that, clearing out all the, carrying out all this evidence.
Yeah. Go check the court record.
Still have the metal detector, DL6, a lot of DL6 stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The autopsy report.
Turnabout goodbyes.
And of course, Edgeworth, he later gets a chance to be a defense attorney to help out Nick, 2 games, down the line. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you. We now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal.
See, what doesn't make sense about their, system is oh, man, we can't find the guy who we think did it. All right, Miles, you're going to take the fall.
Yeah.
Somebody got to take the fall? This is dumb. But whatever. It's
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Ah! No one can go into the woods today. Woods? Where Lana was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
Not the fact that there's a potential murder on the loose?
Yeah, just the fact that somebody was camping. I guess Lot is in a lot of trouble. Yeah! Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. The steel eyesore is
Steel
missing.
eyesore, God.
Eyesore! Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess
Steel
Larry's
eyesore.
too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for
I'm
work.
dying, dog. I forgot he says that.
Yeah,
Steel eyesore. Shut the fuck up.
that old Tigger got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ham?
Oh yeah, it's Mr. Grossberg.
Oh, that's you.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Hello. What might you be doing here? For a walk, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see? Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial is tomorrow. Oof, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks.
You gotta tell us who Yogi is.
Is there anything here? Let's find out. Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello, Squawk. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick? You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great. Now the bird's gonna hate me.
What's the move? Grossberg Law Office, I think?
Yeah, I think so. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard a story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, all right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So, simple. To a fault, even.
Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Why prosecute? Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me. And you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right? But I'm not that good of a person.
That's understandable. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does in his job to find the suspect guilty is to find suspect guilty perfectly.
You gotta remember that in like Japanese court, those prosecutors, they are like, they're hardcore. Like, everything that Edgeworth just said is pretty much like a bit of a commentary on the Japanese like court system. Like,
even though they don't use this trial by court system, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
You see it in Judgment.
Oh, absolutely. You see it in Judgment.
Which is a little bit more based on reality.
Yeah, but there is a case in Judgment that basically plays out like Phoenix Wright, and it's even got Yagami going, objection!
Yeah, objection!
Just like Phoenix.
In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding.
Yeah, but his daughter, though.
I know. Okay, we go ask him about DL6.
It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28, its statute of limitations runs out.
Tomorrow? Could that be a coincidence?
But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe.
Grossberg, do we have to go to Grossberg's office?
I'm gonna ask him about like DL6. He's out again. When does it work anyway? Yeah, no, don't be harsh. Okay, so I think I need to present something then.
Yeah.
Someone.
The photo of the murder of his father.
That's fucked
Hey,
up.
here's your dead father. Like,
Right? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Maybe you did that already.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Go to the right office and go to talk. Oh, you can't talk to Maya. Usually she tells you like, oh, what can we do next?
Yeah. Looks like all the Steel Samurai like evidence is gone. Yeah, I really don't wanna
I have your defense attorney badge, of course.
see.
The only ones out right now are Larry and Edgeworth. There's no one at Gordon Lake right
I
now.
don't know.
Defense attorney badge. Come on. Ah, damn, you bitch. What is it? Huh?
Yeah.
Don't jump!
Yeah, not bad. Okay, fine. Okay.
Is it Polly? Or just show him to Larry?
Yeah, maybe.
As far as I know, the next thing we gotta go to is talk to Grossberg, but he's like,
Yeah, but he's
it's not his office.
not there.
Unless you have to investigate something in his office.
Woohoo! I was hot out there. Oh yeah.
Oh, hot out there. Ah, hot.
Okay, yeah. No.
I say go to Grossberg's. Try to examine things. See if he pops up.
Yeah, nothing new.
We don't have any more talk with okay,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know.
Oh, right there. Look at that. Suspect data. Yanni Yogi,
Yeah.
court bailiff, trapped in an
dang.
elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory lost due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide.
Damn. I don't remember that.
Polly, huh?
Oh, that's dark. Oh, that's dark. This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? I mean, Everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Cordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies. I guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. So we can go to the,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We know the code. There's a letter?
a letter.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Well,
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
come get your revenge! Revenge on Miles Edgeworth!
It also says this is your last chance. Did you want to do the letter voice? Because
Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life.
the rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. But it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue.
Okay, now probably Grossberg.
Yeah.
Right, company, yeah. Wait.
One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
No? Oh, okay, I guess talk to Maya here.
What do you think we should do now, Maya? You know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Well, had any good ideas? This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We better find out as much as we can about the murder before tomorrow. Something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth and won't let go.
We have to probably talk to Gumshoe or
Edgeworth.
or Edgeworth here and show him what we just found.
Edgeworth. See this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives.
I see. Revenge on me?
Who was that old guy anyway?
I don't know.
Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty or something?
Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then.
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It all says this is your last chance.
Last...
Chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident.
Wait. That old man!
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Talk.
Yeah.
Now.
It's talking right now. There we go.
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Earthquake!
Which is pretty common in Japan.
The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, and you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right.
Yeah.
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
Crime you committed.
A memory of murder. I think the time has come to tell all.
Here we go. The nightmare.
It's a horrible nightmare. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I'll wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe! You're using up my air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Ow! What were you? Stop breathing my air! No. Father! He's attacking Father! Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Ah! And with that scream, I awake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
That's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean...
It was me. I was the true criminal of the DL6. I shot my father.
Oh, this is bad. What are you gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick. There's someone else who knows about DL6.
Oh, here we go.
Mr. Grossberg. Oh, jeez. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why did you look so troubled? Well, also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. But... No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. Oh, that's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. See, when Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. Oh yeah. Did you want to do
Gregory Edgeworth?
Yeah.
The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
But yeah, it's possible that he could have been wrong. Yet, Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was. You see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter.
But who wrote this letter?
When he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh, his own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Yeah. Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma, why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time on court reports. But that means... the one who told Miss Yogi to kill was... correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased.
Sorry about what?
Yeah. I think I'll stay out of this one. What am I supposed to do?
Polly?
I don't think so.
You don't think it's Polly?
What's for Robert Hammond?
Oh, it's not.
Yes,
It's the, okay, what's that report on the right? Polly? File on DL6.
Yeah.
Check it real quick. Yeah, use this one.
Yeah,
Did you already do this one?
I did.
Truly Von Karma, who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. We'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. I'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
How could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth, I thought it was just a nightmare.
I do not know.
Yet, I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Oh, there you go. Okay, there's just talk.
What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange vacation. Yeah, you have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, how would he take such a long vacation? What do you do, Nick? Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder. You know? I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he killed someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have liked to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. If you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. So, let's...
Back to the police department.
Yep. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Oh, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there, but Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as is it Von Karma? Yes, you just arrived. Actually, Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Yeah, because he's gonna try to like
Destroy evidence.
Dusty as always. You were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. Unsolved cases. Evidence.
The file for DS6. What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Oh, that's the sprite that you only see once.
You. How do you know my name? Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an extra grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why'd you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
You're right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi, how many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun. For self-defense, usually.
Indeed, 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. Oh, don't worry, people don't die from it usually. Now, give me the letter. Whoa, what are you?
Oh man, she got tased.
Out of my way.
Oh jeez.
My friend just kind of gave up on trying to read any of that.
I was just in shock that he actually got tased. The letter's gone, of course. And he took all the DL6 evidence, all of it, after having no clues. Wait, why jump first? Maya, is she okay? Damn. Maya, open your eyes. Maya. The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, poor Maya. Maya, is There has to be some way I can help her. Or I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? TL6 incident evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped them. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
Interesting. We got the bullet, huh? To be continued.
Yeah, so I think next stream is going to be
Yeah.
the finale.
The finale of Turnabout Goodbyes. All right, so.
Whew. So technically, the trial would happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is it. Judgment Day.
Okay, we gonna keep going here?
Just to the, actually, yeah, I'll just save it. It's already saved anyway, so we're good.
Yeah, just hit options, go to the title or something. Or if you want to just close the game out like that.
Close.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's it. The trial is going to be finishing up next week, and then in 2025, we're giving our PS3 some use with our next game, which is going to be After Phoenix Wright, and we'll leave it as a surprise.
Surprise, despite the fact that you're holding it in your hand.
Yeah, but
Anybody that has eagle eyes probably would have seen it.
yeah, but you can't see it on camera though.
Not right now.
Richie, you will definitely get a kick out of this. But other than that, thanks for tuning in this whole year. We really appreciate it.
It's been 2025. I'm just making sure. I know there's a funeral we got to go to. It's at 2 p.m. next Friday.
Ooh.
So I mean, I think that's still enough, unless people are trying to do something afterwards.
Just keep me posted, Brian.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. That's 2024,
Yeah.
y'all. What a year streaming.
It's been pretty good. Even though the loss of my old Samsung TV really put a dent in things, it forced me to get an upgrade.
So what do you got right now, man? What was your replacement?
It's a 43-inch Sony Bravia.
There you go.
And shout outs to my brother for getting me a PS5 Pro.
He's right here.
Yeah, so that's pretty much going to be the one for playing, and the one for streaming is going to be the classic PS5 with a disc drive built in. Yeah, that's about it. Pretty much. Next year, we're going to be launching our new print line. Something that Hiroki and I have been working on pretty much after the San Diego Anime Con, and we are excited to unveil it on January 1st. So be on the lookout for that. But that's about it for me, man.
Yeah, and then as far as events go, we've got a lot of nothing coming up soon.
We do have to get ready for SumiCon.
Yeah, SumiCon's all the way in was it
March.
March? No, it's not March. Is it March?
I think it's mid-March.
Let me see. Let me get these. I forgot when it. SumiCon. It's March 14th through 16th, right after your birthday. Are you going this time?
Yeah.
Or I'm about to say, man, your car's been beat up, man.
Yeah, well, it's got 350,000 miles, and that's my daily driver for work, which is having me drive all over San Diego now. So,
but it's good. Right now it's not at a good spot. You don't have to spend any more money fixing it right now.
At least for now.
Okay, all right. Yeah, SumiCon. There's a couple other cons, but then we're not doing anything major at them. Like ALA is coming up. That's probably the next con. It's in like 2 weeks. We'll be around, but not like officially there.
Yeah, the first one that we're definitely slated to like be there as a major presence is Sumicon.
Sumicon.
But yeah, that's about it from us. So we're gonna grab some nachos probably.
Oh, nachos? All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be it for 2024. We'll catch you guys next year. Thank you all for watching. Peace out. Good night. Anything else from you, Francis?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, none of our friends are on right now, but yeah. All right. Later, y'all. Night.
Good night.